obviously, like I didn't actually watch the game, and I can only see from, I can only analyze what I'm seeing from the footage. So I might get it wrong, or I might see something weird, or I might not know what the hell's going on. So yeah, but yeah, let's just sort of go through it and see what happens. I guess in defense, I'm going to be looking for rock defense. I'll be looking at the sweeper position, and I'll be looking at line speed. Those are like the three main things I'll be looking for in defense. And in attack, I'll be looking at exits, overrunning, and then probably just seeing how clinical we are in when we're attacking in their half. So what kind of moves we're using, what kind of strike plays we're trying to execute, who's calling them, who's maybe not quite confident or whatever. But yeah, so let's have a look.
I see you, Rose.
I might also turn Megan down because, yeah. Okay, straight away. What's wrong with this? Let's have a look. So, mistag from Rose. That's fine. That happens. Whatever.
I see you, Rose.
She's defending. Rose is defending two people there. So, I think on any other day, Rose probably makes that tag. Tozzy, good clear up. And then we get this is what we're looking at. So just have a look. We've got tagged person, dummy half, and then we've got one person there, and then we've got our marker, first defender, second defender, third defender. What's wrong with this? Where's the space? So immediately, if we look from Hannah to the touchline, it's about 10 meters there. So Hannah, you should be standing here. Rose should be standing here. Calves, you should be stood here. So the fact that Hannah, you're actually defending one, it leaves Tozzy to defend two attackers here. So it's essentially a 2v1. So it's really easy for the first attacker to attack here, draw Hannah in, and then can give an inside ball to these two players who then have a 2v1v Tozzy. So it's really, really important that Rose is actually stood here and is defending, and Hannah, you are stood here. So let's play it through, see what happens. Okay, I have no idea what happened there, but kick went through. It's just poor play from the first attacker, to be honest. But it could have been quite a dangerous situation. So let's just have a look at that again. Yeah, Hannah's totally bitten in here. If she doesn't kick and she just gives it back into this player, Hannah's committed there. So it could be easily. Look how much space there is here. Tozzy has to defend both these players. I don't really know what this kick is about. I don't know what she's trying to achieve there, but there we go. Okay, let's see an exit. Okay, Hannah, just take the tag. Just get tagged, reload it, let Calves pick and go. Because you've taken it right to the line and past that. So this is the moment of a tag. So we're on 29 seconds here. Let's count how long it takes for this tag to then get out. So you're letting Kirsty's offside, this person's offside, this person's offside. You've got 4 players offside with that tag, but because you've decided to pass that there, it just allows the defense to reset. Okay. So ball's off the ground at 35, so that's 6 seconds that took. And as you can see, past it, and the defensive line are all set, and they're able to come up. So just don't, on the first tag, if you're running at the line, don't bother passing it. Decent, good yards made, good overs from Rose. A little bit of an overrun. You probably, if you're not going to pass that, you know that you're going to get tagged. You've been tagged, and then by the time you get that roll ball done, defensive line are pretty much set here. I don't mind that from Tozzy. Reset it. If nothing's happening and you've got What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders on this side. Just change the point of the attack. You've got an overlap on that side. Reset. Try again. Start again. Sam, you didn't need to pass that so much. That's okay though. Yikes. Okay, lost a lot of yards there. Where did that tag start? So the tag starts on the... What's that? About 10 metres in from the halfway. Just catch them offside there. Bang, get Kirsty, tie her up. She's one of the main defenders. If you get tagged by her, she's at the marker. And then she can no longer organise the defence because she's at the mark. Okay, so we made a net gain of minus 10 metres there, I think. We started here. We've made there. If it's messy, just take the tag, reset, take your time. Good, Rose. Okay, so we got 1, 2, I think there's one here, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I think we've got a fourth winger here. So Rose is just taking that around the corner. Completely, I mean, Kirsty's redundant now, so Rose has created a 4v3 here. Good, she beat her? Yeah, she's beaten her. That's a 3v2 now. To Breeder, very good, very good. Hannah, you're not an option here. You're so far away from Breeder. There's no way she's passing that to you. Good hips. Breeder's through. Nah, Breeder scores that. Yeah, nice. That's really good. That was all Rose. See that Rose comes from the short side, goes open side, attacks the line. Bang, see you. That's awesome. Good. That lady in blue vest, totally committed to that. Great pop. Breeder, easy hip. Yeah, good stuff. Only criticism there would be that Hannah, you're not really an option there. You're too far away. You can be that wide, but you're just too deep. Breeder's never going to get that pass off. She'd have to literally turn around and pass it. But nice, good stuff.
Like I try to put my feet
Oh, here we go. Megan's commentary.
Half raise, and I had like a Swiss ball in front of me.
Oh, this is a story of how she did her hamstring. Listen carefully.
And
let's just meet her. Okay, so defensive set. Nice, great. Okay, good tag, Sam. Kirsty has caused us lots of problems in the past. Good, very good, Sam. Flew up on her, gave her no... If you can see, I mean, I feel like this player is a bit weaker than some of the other players. I don't know who she is, no offence, but she doesn't seem particularly confident on the ball, is a bit slow to the gain line. If you see a player like that, do exactly what Sam just did. Just get in her face. Just go right up into her. Just make her shit herself. Okay. Not sure what's going on here. I don't know, Sam, where you're going. Kick. Yeah. Oh. That's just unfortunate. Oh, never mind. Let's just look at the spacing. It's not so bad. If they do a cruise here, I'd be a bit worried. This space, blindside, and in between Hannah and Rose is quite big, and then we're quite bunched between here. So a cruise could potentially open this up straight into the box as well. See what happens. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Well, two, it's a kind of a 2-on-2, but no, it's fine. Here again, this gap between Rose and Hannah is huge. You guys, if anyone attacks this gap, you guys are going to have to really work hard to make that tag. And once you turn your body in order to make the tag, if they attack literally this cone here, you guys are going to have to go like literally for this tag in this direction, which just means that, you know, these areas are going to be weakened between here. So just be mindful of your spacing there, because I'd be a bit concerned. If I was an attacker and I saw this, I'd probably be going for it. Yeah, decent drift defense. Happy with that. Surrender. Contact. All right, we'll take either. Yeah, nice, Hannah. Good, good, good. Quick thinking. Nice. Go on. Oh! God dang. Great finish. Very. Come on, let's appreciate that again. That was sick. Good wheels, good wheels. Is that Anita? Oh my god. Hannah, you just made Anita fall over. One of the best players in the goddamn country. Megan, what's going on with this camera? What are you looking at? Okay, Kirsty, we know what she's going to do. She'll run a hole, hit flick. She might look for an offload. Oh, she went for a settle. Interesting. Oh god, what's happening there? Don't know if that was backwards. That looked a bit sus. Oh, unlucky. Let's just see what happened there technique-wise. This is a mess. Tozzy and is that Paola, I think? Ball watching. Both of you looking at the ball, which is fine. Really, this should be covered. You've got 1, 2, and Sam in the back against Kirsty and Jill. This should be fine, really. What happens? Oh, Anita gets to Tozzy, turns it into a 3v2. Sam, you need to be flying up. You need to, at this point, you definitely need to be up here. This is where you need to be. You shouldn't be sweeping there. Oh, I see the sweeper there. I don't know. I can't see who that is. But whoever that is, they've got the right idea. Tracking back. Any kicks or line breaks for this the box, this person's got. So Sam, just trust that they're coming across. You've definitely got to be up here, like as soon as you can. Yeah, Sam, you've stepped off. You're quite far back. Gives Jill time to catch the ball, look at how to attack you, and then hit flick. Yeah, you've also overchased quite hard, and you're straight on. So pick a side. I mean, you can make a step back in, and then it gives Tozzy and Paola a chance to make the tag. The sweeper should be flying across in the backfield. I can't actually see where the sweeper is. Yes, for sure. Nice, Tozzy. Very good, very good. What did you say there? You've got ruck. Something. Okay, so I think if this is Paola, sorry if it's someone else, but it looks like Paola. So you're on Kirsty. Sam, you're on ruck. Tozzy, you're also on ruck. Good line speed. Oh, nice kick from Kirsty. Oh, God, what's going on there? Oh, okay. No idea what happened there, but here we go. Let's bit of an overrun, letting the defence set again. I don't really know what's going on here. Why are we doing that? There's no need. There's no need for those passes because, firstly, you're not attacking the line, so you're not engaging any of the defenders. Look at how, like, all these defenders are in the line, super fine. If you just pass it in that direction, they're just going to make a tag. Engage the defense, come up, get tagged, get them running backwards. At the moment, they're all in like such a good line. Obviously, to note is that there's a massive gap here. So if you got tagged on, I think this is Laura. If you got tagged here, and then you could just scoop. Imagine if you just got the ball, got tagged here, and you could just scoop right into here. That'd be devastating. They'd be absolutely fucked. But instead, with chucking shit in our own half, throwing it to the floor, having to clear up. So Hawkey's now got a bit of a job on our hands. Okay, reset. Nice. Okay, here. Okay. We've got everyone is offside. Kirsty is not even looking. She's got her back turned. They're all running back. Either pass to, I think that's Sam. Either scoop or pass to Sam, and Sam should be attacking Kirsty. Literally attacking Kirsty's back. Good scoop. Yeah, I don't mind that. Nope. No. No. Knock on. Right, every time you pass it, the percentage error or the percentage for error goes up by like just it's so much. It's such a risky thing to do. Passing in tag rugby is the riskiest thing you can do. Um, so just like you just don't have to do it that much. You do it when you're executing a move or attacking or attacking space. Here we're not attacking space. We're trying to exit. Throwing the ball is not really going to help us exit. Let's have a look at that again. Yeah, Hawkeye does great. Rose does perfect here. Good. Sam, if you get tagged by Kirsty here, Anita, Kirsty, and Laura will all be up in this bit. You can scoop again, and everyone's offside. All these players are all fucked. They're all offside. You know, just from that, you've made like a good 5 meters. The next one, you could probably make a good 10 meters. Um, this pass is so unnecessary. Breeder's not going to do anything with the ball here. Like giving it to her, just it doesn't make any sense. And what that means is now they have a full set of 6 to attack your line, which is obviously not ideal. All right, let's have a look. 1, 2. I don't know. Calves offside. Obviously, just refs just giving her a nudge. But Calves, you need to be in behind Breeder. This gap between Sam and Calves is too big. Where the ref isn't a defender, remember. Just really be mindful of that space there. I need to do. Oh, there we go. Puts Kirsty into that gap. Okay. This isn't great either. Look at the spacing. Here is not so bad, but Calves is getting into position with her sort of back to the ball. I don't really know what's going on here. This gap is enormous, absolutely enormous. I would have you. Oh God, let's do it the other way. So, Breeders 1, Calves I would have here, and Hannah I would have here. Leave the outside. As I said, passing is the most dangerous thing you can do. Let them force them to attack this. Say, invite them. Say, come and attack this. Throw that pass. Throw that long pass and try and attack this space. And then as that ball goes, you can just come up and make the tag. What you're doing here is inviting them to attack holes. They can either run through, and it forces people to bite in like this, or like look at this. I mean, you'd have to run so far to make a tag if they attack this hole. That's so dangerous. So main thing from this is Hannah, you need to be stood way further in. It's called defending under. So you're defending under the person. I don't know if there's if there's a winger out here that I can't see. But if Nat is the winger, then Hannah, you need to be further inside. Okay, well, it's a good thing they ran a switch there because that was fucking dog shit. What the hell are they doing? I mean, in fairness, this is a 2v3, so I guess it's not so bad. But, if Jill runs at this hole and forces Calves and Breeder to shut in there, then as Jill gets to there, she can just pass to Nat, and Nat can just run in there, run into that gap. And it would mean that Hannah has to cover all this way. So Nat can either go and attack there or she can attack outside. Because Hannah's kind of fucked her. So they fucked up the attack. So we were lucky, but just something to keep in mind. What? That's a knock on. All day, that's a knock on. Good, Sam, that's good. Oh, that's awful. Oh? What's she appealing for? Put your arms down. Good. You've made her overrun. It gives time for defense to set. Good shot from Sam. Good. Nice. Good tag. Oh. Nope. Okay. That's a really, really uncommon error from Anita. Let's just have a look at that again. Let's just see our options here. Okay, so the rollballs here. Who have we got? Kirsty's got her back to the attack. These people seem like they're about to get onside. Nat's offside. Scoop's not a bad option, but Anita is set. She's ready to make that tag. So I would either Calves pass it into whoever this person is behind Sam to attack Kirsty, or give it to Hawkeye, and Hawkeye can tie up Nat and Jill. By going here, I mean, Anita's just 100% going to tag you. Yeah, you've now had to run back, and it's given the defense. Now the defense are all set. So what that was like, that's just literally one tiny window for a decision, and it's the difference between getting tagged up here, making 10 meters, or being on tag 2, or well, tag 1, I guess, with a defense set. So this is now going to be a lot more difficult to attack because the defense is set. Reload that quickly. That's okay, but slow. Ugh. Here, okay. What are our options? We're on, what's the tag 2? Going into tag 3. If we can't get forward momentum off this tag, I'm thinking about, if I'm in middle, I'm thinking, when am I going to kick it? Because the longer we stay in this half and the more passes we have to make, the more likely that they're going to get a turnover and have a full attacking set in our own half. Sam, I'm calling kicking now. I'm kicking off Sam. That's what I would be screaming right now. Not sure what you said there, but I know, Sam, you said yep, but that doesn't say anything. That doesn't mean anything. Going yep. Rose needs to know that if you have called a move with Tozzy, if you're going to kick it, you need to be like, Rose, give it to me right now. We're going fire with fire left, fire left. Passed it here again. Another overrun. So this is what, 5th tag? We're on the halfway line. Overrun. Defend. This is so easy for defenders. What do we do here? Oh, nice pass. Oh, okay, this is 5th and final. Deirdre? What does that mean? Why is Megan shouting Deirdre?
Thank you.
Nice, good kick. Great kick. Great kick. Great option. Really good option. Well done, Cavs. That was really good, because now they've got to kick it from their own try line. So much territory. So tag 2. What's the play here? They're defending quite wide. You've got a bit of space here. You've got space in between these two defenders. I'd probably go for like a block or a cruise. A block, short option though, not the wide option.
Call something. Put something on.
Okay, good. So Breeders drag this person along. Calves. I'm not quite sure where you're going.
Something on.
You're running into the space that the power is. Calves. If you're stood here, Hawkeye here. I don't know. Tozzy, if you're the winger, you need to be way wider. Way wider. Hawkeye, you need to be wider as well. Calves, just hold your line. Don't honeypot. Don't go in. Don't follow that ball in. If you know that a switch is being called, then just hold out here, because it means that Paola can attack this gap where we identified the space to be, can pop it into you, and then if it would be you taking on Nat with Hawkeye and Tozzy versus Jill, and that's a 3v2.
Nice. Gosh.
That's okay.
This is okay. Failed attacking set, but where it's happened is way so deep into their half. So for me, that's a win.
Back right.
Sam, what does back right mean? I mean, I don't like that call because it means that Hawkeye needs to. It means that you're telling Hawkeye to retreat away from the attackers when actually these defenders should be up to meet Hawkeye. Like all of these people should be coming up. So it's just right or left. So I guess Hawkeye would be taking Jill, Tozzy on that. They've reloaded that quite quickly, so we're all running backwards at this point. So they've made loads of yards there.
Dragons, get a line. Walk 2 up. 1, 2. Yep.
Good. Managed to get Anita. Sam, I think your vest is on backwards.
Nice job. Yeah, bad luck. New 6, simple things. Okay, no, that's fine. Back right, hold this space.
Oh, let's have a look at that. 1, 2, 3 attackers. No, 1, 2 attacker. How many defenders have we got? 1. Paola's on Jill. Calves on these two, and then Sam, I think, is on the wing. Yeah, so Paola, you're defending overs Jill when you should be defending unders. Yeah, Sam, your vest is on backwards.
Yeah.
Oh. Backwards? Backwards? The fuck? In what world is that backwards?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, it's a really good defensive line. Really good. So this gap is a little bit bigger than I'd like, but generally this is really good line. Good spacing. That could drift. Oh, I don't know what's happened here. Rose has started to drift in behind Breeder. I'm not sure why. Rose, you need to stay up in the line. Paolo, you've just bitten in. There.
Oh, bugger.
What's going on with this camera work, Megan? Let's just have a look at that again. I think Paolo, you bite in a big way. So Breeder is on Anita. Sam is on this person. I can't remember her name. She's the one who's like apparently she's like in her 50s, which I don't know if I believe, but if she is, then fucking fair play. Sam, you're on this person. Paola, you're on Jill here. Jill is your attacker. You're watching the ball the whole time. So when you go for that tag, it means that Jill and whoever else is on the wing has a potential 2v1.
Oh, bugger.
Okay. I don't know what happened there. I assume that was a good tag by someone, probably Sam, I guess.
Nice pass. Ooh, nice
good
hands.
Okay. Here, Anissa's going to get tagged. Oh, she gets tagged. As a defender, you can come up off the line the moment that dummy half puts her hands on it. So look, she's got her hands on it. We can go up now. Let's see. We're all retreating back. We haven't moved yet. She's still got her hands on it. No one's. I think Sam's the only one who looks like she's moving forward. Now she's past it. Sam's the only one who's come forward. Everyone else is sort of just standing still. Sam's the only one up still. Breeder's moving across, but it just now means that we've got basically 2 lines, which is not great. Oh, nice kick.
Give an option.
Oh. It's a nice kick. It's a terrible option though. It's really not the option because I mean Hannah is got that covered. And calves, because you bite in, not quite sure why you bite in. Let's just have a look at that again. Calves. So you've got, I think it's Jill outside, this person, and this person. So it's a 3v2. And for some reason, you come in and try and make the tag on this person. If she doesn't kick and gives to this person, it's a 2v1 against Hannah. And that's try time. Yeah, I mean, Jill's lazy anyway.
Bugger.
So lucky there. Against teams or against players who it would be a little bit more clinical, that would be a try. They've made the same mistake as you guys make. She's just scooped, made loads of yards, and then passed it for no apparent reason. That's caused a knock-on turnover. It's a really, really cheap way of losing the ball. Good. Right, let's see what we got. Good. Good option, Hannah. You've just made 10 yards there.
I guess
Little overrun, but that's fine. Because we're set. It's fine. Okay, fair play. Don't mind that. That was on what? Second tag? So quite bold. Maybe there was advantage called there, but no. So I don't know what happened there, but yeah, kicking on second is bold. I respect it, but when you're in this part of the pitch and you've got a whole set to go, just get to the line, have a proper crack at it. I don't see where the touchline is hit. Oh, it's that cone. So is that Alice right on the corner there? It's a bit tight. But potentially Rose could get a 2v1 against Nat in here with Alice. Or even there, Sam, you could have scooped into Sam scoop into Nat and given it to Alice. It is a bit tight, but it's still a 2v1. Rose has got, I mean, it'd have to be a pretty bad mistag or some really good hips for Rose to get through here. It's just a lot of traffic. Okay. Looks like Paola's saying something to Hannah. Hawkey looks like she's coming around the corner. Shannon, I can't tell if Shannon's first receiver or Hawkey's going to go at first receiver. If Hawkey's first receiver, Shannon, you're also stood in the first receiver channel, which means that you're probably not going to be much of an option. You need to be stood a little bit wider if Hawkey's coming around the corner. I don't like that switch. I don't like it. Just going. You need to be out here much wider, give her a lot more space. Just switching into traffic there. I don't mind that. Overs, decent option. I couldn't really see what was going on in the wing, but I think 2v2, I think that's alright. Just go overs. I don't like it when people pick and go this far out, because contact, it works well because you can just pick and go over the line, but when you pick and go like that, you're just asking the defenders to come off the line. So if you run sideways and then realise that you're not going to get through and then pass it, those defenders are all going to be up on all your options. It's just never, it almost never works. A grade it might work, Super League it just doesn't work. That wasn't a great attacking set. Work back, guys. Work back. Up you go. Good, Hawkeye. Very good. Very good, Hawkeye. Good line speed. It's fending. It's fending. Good call, Matkoff. There we go. You know what? I always give Matkoff a hard time, but actually, whenever I watch these games back, he does an okay job.
Set something up! Set something up!
Thanks, Megan. I don't hate that. First tag. Why not? Have a go. Guess that was a block. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so you've called a block. They are defending quite narrow. There is a gap here that I guess if Rose, this is where you're attacking. If Rose goes into here, then Nat is going to be isolated. So Sam and the winger could probably execute. So I would say that this needs to go wide. So block is a really good option. So nice one for calling that. Yeah, I think Rose, you just started a little bit late. The pressure on Hawkeye is like loads now. And I don't know who that is, but Kirsty, this person, and Nat can see what's going on here, and they've adjusted. Rose, if you went a bit earlier, you would have tied up these defenders a little bit more. And Hawkeye, I think you need to go a bit straighter, so get on the inside of this player. Just because if you run overs, they all start defending and drifting overs, which means it's harder for Sam to do a job. Let's go. Threatening though, it's not too bad. Dummy switch. Okay, we're just throwing it around now. Reset it, set it up. Slow down, nice. I don't know if that's intentional, but Shannon slowing that down is really good. Gives you a bit more time to think about what the hell you're going to do. Ah, what the hell? What's going on here? What? What was that for? Ah, you know what I said about Matkoff? I take it back. Okay. This is okay. Yeah, good line speed. Great line speed. Yes. Oh, crikey, Eunice. Fuck me. That was not simultaneous. That was a tag. Bit chasey though. It's good scoop. Good scoop. Good tag. We've all been able to reset there. Very good. She might kick here. It's not a bad exit from them, to be fair.
Just kick it more. Kick it. Yes.
Oh, drop kick.
Good kick, nice.
Wait, what the hell? Cows, I think you got away with one there. Good shot. This is a good option, kicking from here. I think we're inside our own half as well. I can't remember if they do it from the cone, from the 10 or... Let's just see if... Yeah, that hits the floor, definitely.
Kick it. Yes, gal.
Good kick,
I'll
nice.
set that out. This space is too big. We need to defend unders. So calves, you need to be stood like... Powers here, calves here, Rose here. You need to be inside your defender. At the moment, you're almost outside the defender. If this person runs into this gap, you have to adjust here. Paola has to come here. This is called biting. This is what biting is. Two of you chomping down on this means that there's going to be space either side of this gap.
Chat Rose.
She hits that hole. I don't know where she's running. she runs this hole. Rose is in a bit of a sticky situation because I think there's a winger outside here. But this person is just going for glory. So it's good. Good tag from Paula. Cows, that's not great tagging technique.
Nice, nice pass.
Let's just go through that again. Sorry, yeah, Calves, I don't mean to be nitpicky, but just look at this tagging technique. It's not great. You're not gonna make tags if you do it this way.
Rose.
So Paula, very good. Coming into the side, 2 hands. Calves stretching, left hand only, doing a reverse. So you're trying to snap it away in this direction. Total miss. I think you've hurt your hand there as well. I mean, if you're going to make that tag, you got to be able to go for at least both tags with both hands or one tag with both hands. Going for a reverse backhand, no look tag looks good, but it just doesn't work very often.
Nice hands.
Oh, lucky. That is a very late tag. Good, nice cows, good stuff. Good chat, Rose. Cows over chase there. Good, Tozzy.
Sam Tagger. Thank you. Do you know what? Every time I play against her,
Great finish. Why does that work? Let's just have a look at why that works. You tied them up, Shannon and Calves, good. You tied them all up here with this person by themselves. They've retreated, so you've got Jill and this person. So it's 2, and it's a 3v2, I think. Yeah, Hannah out wide. So this person is shitting themselves, like, oh god, I have to defend both Sam and Hannah. Sam, I don't know where you're going. Are you trying to switch there? It's a 3v2, don't switch. Jill has overchased. She was going in that direction to defend Sam and this person to defend Hannah. Because Breeder's changed direction, Jill now has to come back into this way, which makes it really difficult to make that tag. And she just misses.
Oh, wait for that hip flick, man. Yes,
oh
Tozzy!
My god. Let's pay that some respect.
No, wait for
Whoa,
that
what
hip
a
flick,
tag.
man. Yes, Tozzy!
Good line speed. Great, Hawkeye. Nice, Hawkeye.
Line!
Up you go. Oh, hello. What happened here? So one of you's gone up. I think Calves went up.
Dog leg.
Yeah, Megan's right. Let's have a look at that.
Line!
So Tozzy and Hawkeye, I think Tozzy, you're the rock defender. Hawkeye's the marker. I don't think either of you know which one's supposed to go left or right. So you both sort of stand in this kind of like no man's land. Calves, you've shot up, which is fine, but Rose and Sam haven't. So you shoot up, pass is made, easy. That's like easy miss.
Dog leg.
Sam is trying to have to cover for that, and Rose has to cover. Rose makes the tag. Good tag from Rose, but lucky. Here's a little tip. That roll ball is actually none of the refs are going to call that. A quicker way of doing a roll ball is to roll it with your hand and then step over it with your foot. So don't actually touch it with your foot. When you touch it with your foot, you're increasing the likelihood that you will fuck up somehow. So you'll like kick it, or it'll come out not square, or something will happen when it's supposed to be completely straight. So the best way of keeping it straight is the least amount of contacts on its way out. So this is what I do as well: is put it on the ground, roll it, and then just pretend to hit it with your foot. So she doesn't actually touch it with her foot, but it means the ball comes out at a regular pace. If you also kick it back with your foot, the dummy half might be. I mean, this dummy half will stand really close. You might speed up the ball, and it means that the dummy half could knock it on. It's just so many things that can be an issue. Some refs will call it, so you have to play it by the ref, and maybe even if you're not sure, maybe ask the ref if they ref it like that. But this just means it's a much safer, quicker way of rolling the ball.
Line!
Yeah, good line. Decent kick. That's a good, Alice. Good. Yeah, that's really smart from Alice. As a defender, you can jump on that. You can't dive on the ball if you're an attacker, but as a defender, you can do that. So nice one, and maybe a knock on. Mackroft didn't see it though, so all good in the hood.
You are allowed to dive on it.
I don't think you earned that scoop, so it's just an easy tag. Decent. Don't mind that. Yes, great option.
Yes, Chase!
Hawkeye, I would have kicked it down the middle. I don't think you're hitting a 50-10 from the 50-10 over on this side. I'm not sure what you're going for. Maybe a crossfield kick for the winger or a 50-10. But that is a really difficult 50-10 to hit. So I just, from that position, I just fucking thump it towards the box, because that for a wing, for a sweeper, that's just a nightmare. Just put your foot through it right down the middle. Get as much distance as possible.
Defense set! Terrible. It's just you got to wait for that bait hip flick, isn't it? You know who does it well? Christy.
Nice, Rose. Good hustle. I don't like that. Don't come off. And Hannah, I know it's really tempting, especially if you haven't had the ball in a while, but don't come off your wing to attack in the middle. It means that now we don't have a winger to threat on that side. So this winger doesn't need to worry about you now, because there is no winger. Also overrun. Overrun.
Deirdre!
What? Again, Deirdre. What is this Deirdre call?
Go on, Alice. Beta. Lucky.
No. This is another pet peeve of mine. If you're 10 meters out from the line, just never kick it. I mean, it works if you're playing against. When it works, it's like 95% luck. The only ever time it works is if you have got that phone box kick on lock. Like if you can kick it within a meter, 2 meters, catch it and put it down. That's the only time it will work. A crossfield kick 10 meters outside of your try line, or outside of their try line, will never work, because you're not getting the ball through a gap. You're not getting it in behind them. There's no space to do that. They can just come up. You're probably going to knock it on. It's a total mess. Like, it just doesn't work. No, not almost Rose. That was pants. I don't agree with that. Look, there's a big gap here. This is the box. So maybe we do a slice if we know how to run a slice. Cows runs there. Tozzy runs at this person, and then the cruiser would run in between here because these ones are taken. A slice would be perfect here. They've got quite a lot of defenders here, so a cruise wouldn't work. So let's go for maybe a block would work. So the short option would be running into this gap. But a kick. Where's the kick? Where are you aiming for the kick? It's just a sort of punt and hope. It's like there's no 1, 2, 3. You're kicking towards 4 defenders. None of the attackers know that you're doing this either. It just hits Rose. And then tag. Even if that went through the hands and you just ran straight, that could have gone to Sam and Sam could have put Hannah in. Kicking's not an option there. Don't do it. Oh my god, can I just say, Britney's handling this game has been terrible. Good tags. Decent tags. You see, she's overrun that so much that you can get set. If she didn't overrun, that would have been an absolute nightmare. It's a good option. That's real nice. That's really nice. It's a good move. What happens there? So yeah, this back left nonsense, Sam, means that you've shot up by yourself and Paola's not with you in a line. You absolutely shoot up, a little pass over, and Anita just runs through that gap in between you and Paola. And then you're not in a position to make that tag, and there's a big gap in between the two of you. That's a nice move from them, but poor defence. Nat wasn't looking where she was passing. Ooh. Good, Rose. Reload that quickly. Bang. Go, go, go. Yeah, good, Paola. Good, Tozzy. Oh. I don't know why you passed that, Tozzy. Okay, Rose made loads of really good yards here. Paola makes the right choice. Paola, why didn't you just get tagged? Tozzy's switching into nothing here. You're just passing it backwards. Get tagged. Get tagged by Kirsty. Jill's gonna be so offside. Tag there, and then here, Tozzy, you can get tagged by Jill and Kirsty. Keep them offside. I don't know. This pass. I mean, this pass is okay to Rose on tag 2 because then Rose could potentially attack this gap and then put Corky and whoever's out here into space. But we don't have to try and score off every tag. I think Rose, your hands just went up there. Yeah, Rose, your hands are down. You're not expecting this ball.
Nice, Alice. Right, stop D. Head up, Rose.
We're not set. We're not set. These Paola Breeder offside. Good, Rose. Good. Nice and set. Okay, there's a big gap, big disconnect between Hawkeye and Rose. So these 3 players have all gone up. Rose, you've come back from the mark. So what I mean when we do this like back left, back right, I just don't think it helps because it means that the line becomes disjointed. If this ball comes back inside, Rose is in a pickle here.
Girls, keep the line.
Nice, Tozzy. Nice, Tozzy.
Line slower, up.
Hawkey's up. Hawkey's chasing. If that's a switchback. Oh, decent. If that went to Laura, it would have been a trouble. But no, that was good.
Get ready, up! Hands!
What'd you kick?
That's wayward. That's okay, get on that
Yes, Frida!
Support her!
Oh
Support
my
her!
Christ.
Head down! Head down!
Oh,
This is there, scoop!
go. Yeah.
Scoop!
Good option. Oh my God, my earphones. I think I just
No.
burst an eardrum. Nice. Very good. Great try. Real good. I like that a lot. Oh God, sorry. Hang on. Oh, Christ in life. Oh, so much better. Good. Reload quick. They're all offside. Good option to scoop, although go a little bit sideways. Breeder runs a sort of decoy line that way. Yeah, nice. Hannah just holds Nat, which is good. Hawkeye, great option. This is really good. Hawkeye runs overs and is taking on these two. Nice. Paola, I don't mind that. This is kind of like a DSP basically, but they're not really. They actually kind of didn't look at Paola there. They both go for Hawkeye. Yeah, that's good. Cows, you're a little bit too deep for Rose to be an option. So if this person shuts in soon to make that tag, you're not actually an option to Rose. So DSP, I guess. Paola shoots up on Jill. Jill has to do the hip flick. Rose, you've backed off here. Not sure why you've backed off. If you're stood here, it makes it really difficult for the defenders, the attackers, to do anything. I'm not sure why you're stood here. You've sort of backed off for some reason. That ball gets put away. It's 1v1. It's not so bad. She drops it anyway. But yeah, just stay with the line. Don't drop back there. You've done that a couple times actually. Drop back. Nope. Why do we not scoop there? Why is that a bad option? Why do we not scoop here? There, aside from obviously, there's a couple of them that are getting back. Kirsty with her back to the attack again. Some of them are getting back, but the main players, Jill and the rock defender, they are so set. Jill is ready to pounce. So the scoop's not on, just give it to Hawkeye. Yeah. Nice touch. That's okay. Decent. It's okay. Yeah, that's good reload time. Yeah, good option. See, that's a good scoop. Let's go back. She was, I don't know what she was doing. She said she was going right and then she didn't go right. And this person is now on Rose. Sam, if you're able to get your tags on real quick and hold that wing channel. Or Paola. Oh, you haven't got your tag on either. Oh, that's fine. Nice. Oh, okay. It was a cruise. It was rubbish, but it was a cruise. Let's have a look at this cruise. So we got Paola to Hawkeye. So the cruise is for cruise to work, we're going in for this gap, or maybe even this gap if we want. But we're going attacking this space, and then we're looking for a 3v2. So Sam and Rose. If you're stood, Sam, you'll find there, and then Rose, if you're out here. It means that when the cruiser comes in and attacks this space, it means that they have the options to go out here, and it should be a 3v2. Okay, so problem here I can see immediately from this cruise is Calves, you've gone way too early. And Hannah, you're not running overs. You go unders and then you change and go overs, but it means that you're not actually threatening. You need to be threatening this defender. You need to be attacking this space here. That's where you're going, Hannah, because Hawkeye is attacking this hole. And what's good here is that this defender has bitten in. So actually it's not so bad. Jill is tracking back this way. But this is there's lots of gaps here. Gap here, gap here. And I guess these people are not so much. So if the cruiser comes back, if Calves comes on the cruise, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1, 2, 3 defenders. So it's a 4v3, which is perfect cruise. It's exactly what we want. The only problem is that Calves, you're going so early here. It just means that because you've gone so early, by the time Hawkeye's ready to give that pass, you've overrun it. You're way, way, way gone. You need to be holding this space real deep. Hawkeye should be able to see the whole way, give it to you at the last moment, way back in here, and then you go and attack the gap. You just went too early there. But that potentially would have been really good if Calves gets that. It's a 4v3. So nice idea with the cruise.
One in, Rose.
And Kaz, her hand.
Oh my god.
Rose, you need to be up the line. I think you're looking at Calves. Calves. Oh dear, I know you've hurt your hand. Oh no. Oh.
What the?
Okay. I don't know what's happened here, Calves. You've clearly hurt your hand. I guess what you need to do is swap with Rose here. So go into the link position and get Rose just to stand in at Rover. You don't sub off in defence because this happens.
Oh my god.
Like it
Such shit passing.
is bad passing. Rose, you're not with the line here at all. So now there's this huge dog leg here. Obviously, Calves would have been there, I guess. But yeah, this is all really good. This not so good. And yeah, Cows, you kind of just put the team into a 7v8 situation. I know you're hurt, so I feel bad about giving you shit for it. But if the ball's coming out this side and you feel like you can't defend, you need to swap with someone who can on the field. Don't swap out off the field. See what our options here are. I'm just going to mute these guys. We're potentially a 4v3 here, Sam. I mean, the kick is on because there's no sweeper there, so that's fine. But as you run into these two players, you've got Tozzy. I can't see who that is. And Hannah. Hannah, why are you so deep again? You used to be up here. I mean, the kick's not a terrible option, but it's kind of high risk, high reward. And you had potentially a 4v3 there. And hands into Hannah is probably a better option. But yeah, that's fine. Good tag.
Come on, ladies! Come on, ladies! Come on, dragons!
Good line speed. Oh, I say that.
Cover, 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 cover.
Okay. Because initially it was good line speed.
Come on, ladies! Come on, ladies! Come on!
Line's good. Line's good. So, Rose, again. So, Tozzy and Paula are up here, and you sort of stopped here, so it's creating this dog leg. By dog leg, we mean this. It's making this V.
Ladies! Come on, ladies! Come on, dragons!
Look at that. That's a massive gap for Kirsty. It's the last person you want going in through that gap. Gets away.
Cover.
Oh.
Nice.
Lucky that their hands have been shit all day, so. Oh.
What kind of a roll ball was that?
Ah.
What kind of a roll ball was that?
Well, there we go, Megan. So, what I explained earlier, refs don't mind that. So much safer, so much quicker, so much cleaner. So you can totally do it.
Come on, no dog legs! Line! Get that line!
Decent scoop. I don't mind that, Sam. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, I feel so vindicated. Sorry, Sam, but thank you for doing that. That just proves my goddamn point. So look, if you just roll it on the floor without touching it, that's just going to be fine. But the moment you try and put your foot on it, it just increases the risk. No need. Whoop. Turnover. That's so annoying because that scoop made you like 10 yards. Really good. Tozzy's about to fucking tear this shit up. Look at that. Oh, that could be tried. You got 4 attackers here into what, 2? Can't even see what's going on there. But that's a real shame. So unlucky there, Sam. But also thanks for proving my point. Cookie. Wow. Oh, oh, oh God. Oh, I feel for Nat. Oh, poor Nat. Good. Good.
Go on, Rose!
Reload it. What was that? Offside. Oh, oh my God. It was such a good. That's a perfect scoop. Call them offside. You've got now a penalty. Finally, we've got one. That's really good. Well done, guys. Go on, have a go. Have a go. Have a go. That's fine. Bang. Nice, Alice. Yes. Very good finish. That's all from scooping. Love it. See how easy it is? You just scoop with aggression and reload it quickly. Try time.
Well, you'd be happy to know that you actually have a folder. Alright?
Oh, here we go.
I don't even have a fucking folder.
Yeah, but he did it ages ago.
Are you listening to this? I don't even have a folder. He's gonna hear me like talking all this shit about him too.
Mm-hmm. You only get a folder if you do something good, so...
He's probably gonna be like, oh my God, her videoing skills are so crap. Yes, you're in, Alice. You're in. Good job. So, line. Up.
That was really good defence.
Nice.
No, great scoop.
Sam.
Don't pass it, just hold it. Yeah, good. Oh, that's the end. Okay, well, I didn't see the whole game, but there we go. Hopefully some of that was useful. Kind of rambled a bit. I went on for ages. I'm going to have to cut that down quite a lot. But yeah, hope that's useful. Well played. Really, really good win. Some really good defence. Some awesome scoops. Just need to clean it up a little bit in parts. Don't need to throw it around as much. And maybe more kicks, but no kicking at the 10-metre line. But more kicks from your own half. That'd be cool. Aside from that, it was really good. So yeah, nicely done.